All right, the Alice Gear AEGIS expansion episode 6 from the 6 second mark in 1-0 go. Oh. Oh, I'm assuming it's one of our girls telling a funny story. Going by the context, it has to be. Because so far we're already like, what, 6 episodes in, and the series hasn't had a serious episode yet. So that's what I'm going to think. I admit, she's actually kind of funny looking with that mustache. I like the old film style and like the grain. Even the blackboards on the top and bottom. To get a little attempt of making the scene seem a little bit more cinematic, if you ask me. Oh man, it's actually kind of adorable smile here. I don't even want to see her face right now, though. I like the energy. And saying that though, this series it's had its strong, it's had its weak episodes. I can only hope for the sake of the series it becomes a little bit more consistent. I did like the previous episode one though. The previous episode with the cute little bird wasn't nice. Kind of hope though these coming episodes can hopefully keep a similar energy going for it. Happy, happy days. Yo, that's man, such a nice dang opening. God, man, they all got gorgeous smiles. That is one positive thing I will say about this particular series. I just sort of feel mostly positive vibes from these characters, even though they're not, say, anywhere near super memorable. They're enjoyable enough characters to watch. Not exactly ringing endorsement, but not a condemnation of the characters either, though. Hmm. All right, some people do like to jump the gun sometimes, though. Okay, that's random. Whoa. I mean, thankfully she's got pants though, so the odds of her revealing anything at the bottom would be super low, though. At least if I look at it as positive as possible, anyway. Huh. Whoa. Where'd all the athleticism come from? Damn. I like to see in the background. I'm like someone got stabbed. Look at the noise. That's why I dig it. I mean, if it gets results, then not, no, there should be no problem with shooting from the hip. Whoa. I want to, unless they're having to do with the makeup, though. Like, out of all the ones photos on the wall, that's the one that looks like the one most out of place. Imagine more of a delusion than a deduction. You would think someone like time stop abilities is doing some buffoonery here. With the way everyone looked frozen in place for a second. I mean, I do like energy. Not exactly the funniest shit ever, but meh. I do love her confidence, though. Oh, I love how she didn't hear the other shit earlier, but then she heard this shit. I don't know. That's actually a good gag. Whoa, I'm gonna lower my volume. Anyone hearing that would be viciously traumatized. Yo, what the way she be singing that sounds like she's trying to curse someone. Crude would be a nice way of putting it. Yeah, they would have been the murder victims. If that would if she, her singing would have kept on going just a little bit longer here. I wouldn't blame him. My mind was feeling like he had a slight headache. Oh, hey, sometimes selfish desires can make the world go round, though. I'm not saying all the time, and too much selfishness is bad, but it can help in getting shit done, though. I'm just saying. Yo, it's so cute. I like how we have that badass bird from the previous episode because It'd have been fucking sad if that beautiful bird was only around for, like, say, one episode at best. That's what makes me fucking smile seeing that cutie. You know, tell me the way they're doing this, they're having fun with this shit. You gotta admit, the facial expressions here are actually pretty dang adorbs. I mean, I dig it. Yo, her simping sometimes goes a little bit too far. But I guess it's part of what gives her her charm, though. Her massive amounts of simping. But honestly, though, this episode so far, I'm not feeling it too much. Like, I honestly thought the previous episode was so much fucking better. Really hope this episode does anything more, a bit more engaging. For the sake of my sanity, I hope. She would probably think she looks cool in anything. Hell, if she had a daughter, knowing her how much of a simp she is, she would probably name it after that woman. At least that's my personal opinion, anyway. I love how she went for the basic, simple shit. Science may never lie, but sometimes science has advanced enough for people to figure out how to resolve the problems from them. It really just all depends. In certain circumstances, anyway. I do wonder though, is this some kind of play, the thing they're doing? Or the characters being moved into a different period in time for just like shits and giggles? Alternate universe shit? Because honestly, this episode is really struggling to maintain my interest at all. Like, holy fuck. I really do hope it does anything relatively fucking interesting soon. For the sake of my brain cells, at the very least. I mean, that's actually a cute little photo, actually. Oh, I feel bad for that girl. It's always gotta be a rough experience being chased by a big ass creature when you're young. I mean, hey, some people just age gracefully, though. How will Yotsu react looking at that, though? Did she ever think? Yeah! I like how that Yotsu looks just a little bit creeped out. In her mind, she's probably thinking, "What in the fuck?" And if she did, I wouldn't even fucking blame her one bit at all, actually. I swear, the simping there is fucking strong. Ah, poor Yotsu having to deal with idiots. But hey, at least all those idiots are adorable, though. So it can't be like the worst thing ever. I love the birds on the shoulder. That's so cute. Probably the only thing that could actually excite me in this episode. Hell, the duck would probably want to drink the fucking water that Yotsu bathes in. Just going off of how much of a she simps for this woman. And to assume, oh, sup, Amamiya Chanje. Hope you're having a great day right now. So far, though, oh goodness, man, this series, which is Alice Cure AEGIS expansion, has been dull as fuck. The plot isn't progressing. The characters they're not even developing. It's like, holy shit, we're acting to every freaking anime. It feels like it gets tougher each season because each season there's always like long runners that I pick up extra every other season. I'm reacting like 53. I mean, at least Dallas Gear isn't as bad as Summoned for a Second Time. That series, I could probably feel myself losing brain cells and my sanity while watching that piece of shit. Thankfully, this series isn't as bad though. Although that's not saying much though. But hey, it's at the very least something. That probably like the only real compliment I would actually give this series. A damn shame too, because episode one of the series was actually good. It had high budgets, fluid animation. It really feels like this series just said fuck it and spent all of its money on episode number one. Because after that, there's only maybe some occasionally enjoyable stuff here and there. But that's about it though. Other than that, my fucking brain feels like it's about to pop out of my No, yeah, my brain feels like it's about to pop out of its fucking head watching this. Although I guess, oh, oh, feel me out. Maybe she'll lead to some funny shit. Oh, I honestly think it'd be better off if they could just skip past this fucking story. Holy shit. That'd be beautiful. Sadly, we don't live in such a world where they can just fucking brace through this shit. All right, good. I actually rather have a badass Giga Chad Mill fucking commentator. Because at least there adds a little bit more spice. That's why. Because that's what this flippin' series needs. It needs something to spice itself up. Thank you. I'm fucking glad it's ending. Oh, maybe they can move on to better shit. That's the only thing I liked was the cute bird. That's about the only thing I liked. I like how they drag down like the culprit story, then go fully through with it. It just ends. It's a symptom of how bad this episode was. But anyways, here's what I'm gonna give the episode. It's a 4 out of 10 straight up. Because they try to make a little story in this episode that didn't work because they didn't even go through with that at the end. The comedy, it was almost non-existent. Maybe some bits made me laugh here and there, but for the most part, I didn't give a shit. I'm just here looking at the episode, looking downward at my live chat on my other device on my right, just so that I don't miss any comments at all. And man, in case you're wondering why I'm looking to my bottom right, it's because I'm looking at the live chat. But yeah, that's the issue. I will say this though. The girl singing the ending theme song has such a beautiful voice. I think it's her voice is utterly fantastic. Probably the only thing I can actually compliment in this fucking dull, boredom-inducing episode. Because other than that, I can't compliment it for shit. Oh, why is her clapping? Okay, at least it's one person clapping. Okay, well, the singing was good. Okay, the clapping's understand. Okay, the clapping is reasonable. Well then, at least the next episode looks interesting. Okay. At least now we're going back to canon because this episode was a full-on fucking filler episode. Holy fuck! Awful. Fucking awful. I hope episode 7's better, but man, this series is this series is a piece of fucking work. No wonder why it's got a low rating on fucking High Dive. Well, anyways, y'all. Thank you to Yanamiya-chan J and also everyone else for watching my video. And I hope you have a great day or night, y'all. Bye bye.